Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got rid of our 3 infested havens last 3 episodes. Now it's time to focus, well, on lairs and citadels, and what I'm going to add to that mix today is the Abaddon, because this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of diverting the Stray over there because it has afterburners, and since I have misdiagnosed in the prior 2 episodes the weaponry that this Abaddon is carrying, it has 3 acid spitters along with the spike weapons, and all of those are dodgeable because they're visually aimed weapons, so our afterburners will allow us to dodge those weapons. So I'm going to take a chance bringing the Stray down there, and even if we don't shoot down the Abaddon, hopefully we weaken it enough so that the gift that is in the process of flying to Alaska to get re-equipped itself can then follow up, because it also has afterburners, to finish the job we've started. Anything I can do to slow down the time that the Abaddon is able to bomb our base, in my mind, will be a good thing. So we're going to take a chance. If we can one ship bring it down, I don't know if that'll be possible. I'm going to have all my shots go against the hull as we just dodge away with all the weapons they'll be shooting at us. That's the plan on what we're going to at least attempt. The two Helios ships will fly to the base defense still. The Banda's Bane will still go down to the lair, but we'll wait there because I'm not going to do it with a team of 6 this late in the game. I mean, it's almost March. The enemies we face are a challenge. I want 8. So that's the plan. Well, it's just a matter of getting it moving. And the only other thing I did off camera is I moved up. Oh, I did not do it. I thought about it, and so I'm just going to do it now. And that's, I'm going to move up virophage weapons. That's the one research I do recall that goes towards, I think it's the masked manticore. There may be others down here. I'll figure out those later. But I at least wanted to get this one moving. However, I am going to keep the armor-piercing technology up here because we have an armor-piercing weapon that I'm going to run out of ammo if I don't get that done. And then we can maybe even build a sniper version of that. We'll see. So that's the only change there. Let's get moving with the Stray now and get it flying over towards our base to try and help limit the bombing if we're lucky. If not, oh well. We've postponed a lair, which we can afford to postpone because the attitude won't change for 3 days. So I think it's worth the risk that we're about to take. Alrighty, and I think I saw something pop up about a research lab being built, and this is the Banda's Bane that's made it here, and as we said, we're just going to wait this one out. We are going to wait this one out. Research-wise, yeah, that's, well, I don't know if we did finish. Maybe we got something repaired. I could have sworn I saw something about a research base being finished. Let's see what it says. Oh, research lab already has been bombed. So it's not been improved, it's been worsened because it's been bombed already from that pesky Abaddon. So yeah, I'm glad we're at least taking this risk. I would have followed the Banda's Bane over there, but it has no way to dodge 6 weapons. And it would take 1 shot and we'd have to leave. So this is the way. We've got to kind of do it. So let's get the Stray over there. Okay, the Tiamat, the contaminant has interrupted our little plan here. I don't see anything, no new exploration sites, no story mission here, so let's just move over to the next one and keep going. And here is where we're going to do this. All right, as we said, everything will get focused on the hull. That's our best hope, I think, of taking this thing out. And we're just going to dodge away till we run out of afterburner power. And as I just noticed, we don't even have this weapon at full strength. So, yeah, we need to dodge everything we can or we're going to lose this weapon too. Holy smokes. Why did we not get that fixed? I guess we were a little distracted with all our infested havens. Let's go. I will use it as late as I can So hopefully we'll have some use when it shoots the acid spit. Oh, we're going to have to redo it again for the acid spit. And we are going through the afterburner charges fast. But we've got it down to half strength. Problem is we only have 2 more charges left. Can we do it? Close. Oh, so close. Uh-oh, I forgot the charge. But we did it! I was focused on the damage and I forgot to do the charge, but we are still afloat and we took the sucker down. I can't believe it. I thought the chances were very limited at us being able to do this, but we managed to do it. Great job to the Stray. So yeah, the ones that did hit us hurt the afterburner just a little bit. But you know what? We are here and we have a base I can stay at for a few minutes to just get the Stray and our afterburners and whatnot recharged. So, oh baby. So we did take a little damage. We're going to have to repair. And like I said, we don't have the funds to be able to probably do that right away. Although most of these are just damaged. But we really need to improve research. Well, research and manufacturing have both been stifled a bit at this base. So he's really was able to target in even with our air battle. So we're going to hang out here with the Stray as we progress just a little further. As a matter of fact, since we have time to put off this thing, maybe we do it this way. I'm trying to think. Let's come over here, pick up the Chaos Buggy. It's going to be a very difficult mission, but we need resources, and we've traded with most of these local areas that have tech already. I think we got to try and see if we can escape with some tech from a scavenging site. I was not looking forward to doing this in the mist if we could avoid it, but I think we're going to give it a go. So let's get Banda's Bane over here. Okay, our defenders are at the base down here, and while I'm here, it's you, Shredder Takeda now. I think he decided on that nickname to remind Commander to use his shredding ability next time he's boom blasting. I can think of a more clever way to remind Commander than to just change your dang nickname, and maybe he'll remember to use all your skills. So there we go. And we're almost here. This is probably coming up next since we ended up here, and let's get it re-equipped.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
Well, let's just go see where this one is. Well, guess what? We have a ship over here. It's defending forces look like they'll barely win, but I need some tech. And I will gain a small amount. It's an New Haven, so it won't be a great amount, but I'll gain some tech by doing this mission. So, Contaminant, head on over there. Now, we do have definitely some healing to get done, especially on the Dave. So we'll have to remember to equip extra med kits should they be necessary. And we can re-equip the Air Force with the gift. And the weaponry I'm going to take off at this point is, while I've always loved this early game, late game, when you get those armored up Abaddons and even the Barreths, it loses its effectiveness. Great distance, but limited ability. What am I? Oh, I've got the wrong ship contained. Excuse me. So we're going to upgrade from the railgun, to be quite honest. I still want some shred damage, so we're going to keep this in here. It's 80%, and we're going to up the power with this taking out the Marauder and replacing it with the Thunderbolt. Except I have nowhere to send you right away. Let's figure out where we want to send you. The Contaminant can handle what we have down here. What I'm thinking, if we're picking up a Chaos Buggy, we can come down. We're going to bring you back down to this area just in case you can help us out here and or there. either with the scavenge and or lair. So we have plenty of fresh bodies coming down here. No major injuries to speak of. So I think we're going to bring you down to wait at the lair for the moment. It's kind of what I'm thinking. We have Duke Butterball here. So actually what we'll do is when we may trade some folks off Banda's Bane, come back up here with the two. Yeah, we'll bring it to the scavenge for starters. Alrighty. And it is already the behemoth going back to slumber under the water. However, I didn't notice a new, and this one's slightly more dangerous as far as weaponry goes. So let's see what he is. I missed the pop-up. Let's see what he's going after a haven, and it's a haven attack. And let's see if I can, it's flying this way, so this may be the haven of Nippur. No, that doesn't seem to be the haven name. Well, let's see if we can figure out which haven that is, because the names here did not seem to match that. Is there something further along he's going to? Well, I guess we'll just find out, because I'm not going to intercept this puppy. Unless he's over it right now. Oh, he's probably over it right now. And unfortunately, I can't hover over with him in the way, the haven. So this is probably his target. The haven's going to end up hurting. So, oh well. I'm not going after that with one ship. Maybe we could think about it with two, but even that, we can't dodge everything because I think one of those is incendiary now. The one that looks like a mouth chomping at us. So, yeah, I think we're going to hold off. Yeah, it's bombing away now. Okay, so the haven, we apparently have made it to the haven now. We got 5 hours until our base attack. So guess what? Today, we are going to defend a haven. And we'll get a token 50 tech. Let's hope we don't spend that much in defending it. And everybody on this vessel is going out. We just got to remember extra med kit. Maybe for you, maybe for Tezkit, and we'll check out Citizen Sturmovik, Angry. Yeah, we'll just look at everybody as we go through. The other thing I'm looking at doing is, do we have anyone over 25? As far as cost for curing, I think even though we're going to gain it right back once again, I think we're going in and just cure everybody one more time so we can get a clean mission without, because we can afford it. All right, so everybody is done there. We'll just come in here and we will back out. Yes, and it does show everybody clear. So let's just make sure we're all equipped and are ready for this battle. You have 2 med kits. You're slightly hurt. That should do it. Now, is there any other stuff that we want to give you? Now, we just went through and we got some of our new boots built. And Eddie, I may just give you a pair, because you can handle wearing them. And then I don't need ammo for your gun, so yeah, I don't think we need anything else on your person for this. Angry Azel, health-wise, I'm gonna see. I would very much like to give you a med kit, and we'll go back to Eddie, have him build an extra one for us, and we're gonna throw it on you, because I think we need to have you carrying one. And it leaves us slightly overburdened. This gives us 4 shots with the Destiny. So let's unburden ourselves and play the game this way. Actually, you know what? As soon as we do the med kit, you won't be overburdened any longer. So let's keep it this way. Marcus, Fragger Joy. I'm going to probably give you a spot of strength on this one. And I'm going to give you those so you do not get bogged down. And I am going to leave everything else as is. Tezkit, we want an extra med kit for you ideally. Will I go through the extra ammo there? I'd rather have the extra ammo for this weapon if I had to choose between the two, and that's the way we'll do it. I'm also Your strength is decent. I'm going to save the SP. Citizen Stormovik. We're going to keep you like this. At some point, I'm probably going to very likely picking up Trooper for you, but we're not going to do it this particular time. You're equipped well. And medkit wise, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw in an extra medkit for us. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is give you a spot of will there. And does anybody else need boots over here? Citizen Stormovik, I'm going to keep them off of you. I don't know if they make noise or not, but I'm going to count on you being hidden. Yeah, and so far we're okay with boots. And the Dave, we'll probably give you... did I use all the boots? I thought I had 2 pair. I guess I gave out the 2 pair that I had. So you will not get boots. And weaponry and everything. What we need to do with you is overburden you with med kits for starters. And you're going to use that extra med kit right off the bat. You will not get a shot no matter how tempting. I'm saying this for my benefit. No matter how tempting it might be, I am not going to give you that first shot. And Technician, you're there to help heal us all also, and you're full strength. And we're going to leave you. Yo, actually, to be quite honest, I'm going to start giving you some strength so you can carry more than you're able to carry right now. So we're going to spend that on strength for you right now. Your willpower is okayish. And I think that's it. We are ready to go. We will see you down on this battlefield where everything will be automatically recovered for us. Okay, I heard before the part I edited out of the loading screen, the roar of a large enemy. Could be a Chiron, and it could be that somewhere out here, could there be a Scylla hiding on us? We do not know for sure. We're about to find out. The good news is we have some civilians to keep alive, and 3 of them, right off the bat, at least are obtainable by us. Dave? I promised I wouldn't forget. Let's heal you.
My head. I can't breathe.
Well, you better be able to breathe now, because we just healed you. Then what we're going to do with everybody else is get frenzied, and I don't know if we're going to gain any kind of vision on this guy. I have a feeling he's going to be able to shoot acid worms against us at his will. But let's get this going. All right, we even frenzied our civilians, and they're real close to getting out of here. So, speaking of you, Yaya, why don't we just run you over here? And I think if I step you here, you'll pick up all 3. So let's do that. And you also saw somebody for us. So let's go find out where. Way over there. Now, he does have a grenade ability. And it is acid grenades. So we got acid worms, acid grenades so far out there. And of course, with this map, it's gaining line of sight is a problem for all of us. Now, will I have the ability to get anybody up on the roof? Not easily to be able to take him out. There's no ladders, of course, on our side. So yeah, let's get back to you and at least save 3 of the 8 civilians. There we go. And we will start funneling them off right now so we do not forget. And so some strangely hidden Pandoran over here that we can't see doesn't ruin our plans. All right. Now we got to figure out where is it going to be best to move you, Yaya, to finish your movement. I guess we'll just come right back out the door here. I don't really... We're not sensing, and if anyone was going to sense something, it would be you. I don't sense more civilians over in this corner, this neck of the woods. All right. Now, we got to think about what else we might want to do. Now, we have some others that could use some healing. We'll see if that's what we do, or if we try to get some shots down here. What I'm kind of thinking, Technician, well, let's do this. Let's start getting forward with you, Citizen, and we can get you this far forward. You'll still be hidden, and hopefully we can get some more spider drones. I'm going to go forward first, is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Yeah, we can get right here. I don't see anything yet. And we're going to do this. All right, we did pick up with that shot. We picked up another Arthron vision, and we also picked up a helper way up high. So the options would be boom blast you right now, Angry, but you know, you're not going to do much, and this citizen's going to be hard pressed to stay alive, is my impression. So I have a feeling we may lose some civilians. So what I'm going to do is get some more numbers on our side with you, Angry. I think that's our best first move with you. And by getting you and landing you up here, which I assume you can do, I think building is in the way. We won't have, if we're lucky, maybe by being up here, although with that railing that's there, it may block our view down that low. So we're still going to bring you up here. See what you can see. And it says you can't see anybody. We're going to go and see if we somehow gain the ability to target something over here. And it says we can see this thing. So guess what we're doing over here? There we go. Awesome. That was awesome. And it twitched just at the right time, so I was trying to get its body, and it ended up shooting its arm, but we still ended up killing it. So good job, Angry Azel, by staying true. Now the good news is here, if we're lucky, this guy can dash, which he can, and he might be able to get down here. What kind of armor are we looking at on this guy? Well, if the camera would stay put, we're not looking at tons of armor, especially on the leg. So if we can dash you down to this guy, we can take this guy out. So that's the plan with you. Question is, do you have... Okay, we'd have to go through the front door. There's no back door entrance that's going to make sense for us. So let's come down right here. And oh boy, did we find a room full. Well, let's see if we can see a leg. If we're close enough to see a leg, I will do the old hit and run. And actually, he's got very little torso armor, so we should be able to take him out in spite of that and still run you away and hopefully keep you alive. Okay. Now, you gained will back. Where do I want to run you? I think I'm just going to run you back here. Myrmidon could still go for us. This other guy could still go for us. In fact, we can, well, maybe he won't now because we can really run far back. I'm going to give you crouching cover here and go with that. Maybe when they come out, the spider drones will distract. But I'm going to keep you semi-close. Now let's see. Looks like everybody else that we are aware of is pretty much in a forward position now. And what I'm thinking, yeah, you're here. We have a friend of yours over here. Well, I don't know if he's a friend, but I'm calling him that. Let's see. Who do I want to get over there? I can free this guy up. And there is a doorway here, though, that these guys could come at us. And this guy, I don't want to leave you dangling over here. So I am not going to send you over here to pick this guy up. Although, I take that back. If I bring you here, I can then pop you back in here to help keep you safe. So let's get all we can on our side.
Dashing.
And then I'm going to pull you back into this corner and potentially heal you next turn. Because what you just did was a good piece of work. Now, what does this guy have the ability to do for us? He's a berserker, so there are no mind games. I was thinking he could do more for us. He doesn't have the normal berserker stomp legs because he's apparently... Yeah, he went for the head and body. So he's immune to daze. And we could do a tentacle attack, potentially. against this guy. Now a tentacle attack, I need more. I can't get close enough for it. So. We're going to assume they're going to come after us. So what's the best place for me to position myself against that? Good question. I think I'm going to go the upstairs route for starters. No ladder on the interior. I'm going to bring you into the interior. Oh, that's a bed there. I'm going to bring you into the interior, and we're going to overwatch against them coming up the stairs against you, maybe. Then you'll be in closer position to help us out. We're going to play it that way. We're playing a little bit on the safe side is what we're doing. Oh, and I was thinking that was a single action pistol, so there won't be any overwatch. We'll just stay there. Now we got Marcus Fregerjoy. What I'm going to do with our snipers is bring us over in this direction, so as these guys potentially come out of this building, we can maybe get lucky with some lines of sight on them. We got Eddie the Hilarious. Might not be bad to get somebody up high, except he does have a grenade, so I think we already got Angry Azel up here presenting a grenade target. So it's like even. So this is blocking through here. So there's really no good overwatch spots for us to pick right now. So I think I'm just going to bring you all the way up and do this. And just in case with you, Eddie, we're going to overwatch this way in case they decide coming down this alleyway at least.
Overwatching.
And Marcus, I'm thinking of dashing you over here to this civilian that I think is exposed, although we have not seen any other enemies over there, but let's get you dashing.
Gotta keep going.
See if we see anything over here. I was thinking that piece of sticky note or whatever on the table was a yellow dot I could move to, but we're going to go here. And we can, there's a pair of civilians in here. We can reach it to one of them. And now we see more enemies. Okay, they're still over on that side though, so I'm going for the rescue. And another Chiron over here. This one's a little spindlier. What kind of worms are we going to have to deal with here? Poison worms. So we're going to have our attentions full of worms right now. I'm not thrilled about that. And a siren. Oh, baby. We're going to need some firepower help coming up. Civilian can't run far, but hopefully this is far enough. And then we got Tech Mechnician. And Tech, you are not a thrower. So, I'm kind of feeling what I'm looking at here might be good to just run you forward. And it is a mind controller, so we have to be careful about the facings we present her with. So I'm thinking we don't want lines of sights with her. It's going to expose us over to these guys, though, if I run you too far forward. I'm going right here with you, Tech Mechnician. And the other option is right this turn, start moving some spider drones to help us. It's a regular Myrmidon. That's one good thing. So what I'm going to do before I move you forward, Tech, let's remote control a spider drone and do a little hurt on these guys. Now the question is, does a spider drone have the ability to blow off the roof? Now one good thing is we got rid of one of his offensive weapons. He still has his grenade and spitterhead. And then the spider drone apparently does not explode vertically too much. So I think it's in our best interest to get a second one over here to start lowering the enemy count. So I think that's, at least this turn, we'll see if we pay for it down the road by not getting a turret out. I think at least this turn, this is our best play. Alright. So good news is now there's only one enemy. And in fact, we took everything out with that second explosion. I was not expecting that. But I tell you, I love when I see that red. He's going to try and leave the map, but he's got 2 turns to do it. He's kind of close to the edge. Depends on the pathing he takes. Let's see. That's all we're going to be able to do. Now we have 3 enemies that are known to us. 4. Take that back. 4 known enemies. They're going to try and do their darndest to hurt us. The only one we haven't checked out is this Arthron to see... you know, they all come with grenades anymore. And this guy has an acid grenade, but he's not got... he has a fair amount of health and a fair amount of armor. What do you know? Well, let's see what happens. I think that's it as far as who we have left. Here come the worms. Here come the worms, and they're sending them off towards the spider drones. And he will die. He cannot make it off the map. Well, fortunately, it looks like only the Chiron is frenzied. And the worms are going towards the spider drone, so that's actually good news as far as where they sent the worms. We have a civilian here. Let's keep him running out of here. I guess it doesn't matter that this guy sees them, other than worms will come our way. Let's see. The siren is a large concern of mine. And we're gonna. I'm kind of thinking that's where we're gonna send our spider drone to start doing damage. And if we're lucky, some walls get shot down. Not really. So the walls are pretty much still standing. What we may do. What I may do is, I don't know if you can make it down there with enough actions to swing at this guy, and apparently you cannot. You can make it down here with enough actions to shoot this guy, but then you're stuck there if I choose that route. And I would need to hopefully have some help to be able to reach over there, and I would have help that could reach over there. And 2 shots with that weapon from each of you, if they hit, could just do it. Could just do it. So we're going to try that on this guy. It's going to leave us very susceptible to the siren, however, if I can't get more damage over towards her. So what I'm probably going to do is leave you, Technician, here. I'm going to get at least another 3 spider drones sent out with you, Citizen Stormovic, and let's see if we can do that right away. I'm going to get 2 of them just so we can see what kind of damage we can do on the siren. 2 of them remote controlled with you, Technician. And 1 will remain to hopefully be a target of the worms and draw the worms towards it. Let's hope. All right, that's 1. And there's actually destruction through the wall, so if we're lucky, some of our sniper over here, that's you, Eddie, maybe if we're lucky we'll be able to get a line through there now that we're slowly getting rid of some walls. So let's have Technician get his second remote control over here. And we'll remote control this one. We'll bring it here. And look at that. We took out the siren's head. And it's going to bleed out 3 turns, okay. But we don't have to worry about the mind control problem, at least. And we don't have to worry about acid problem, at least. We have a lot that we don't have to worry about. So those spider drones were effective. Now this one is hopefully going to call all the worms towards it. That's what I'm counting on. And we're going to do our play over here. We're going to come over here with you. We do have to worry about her claws. She has 1 injured claw left, but not 2. So maybe that's not life-threatening. I'm going to bring you down here for a shot on this guy. We're going to do this one first for the Disciples of Anu Berserker. Wait. We actually can bring you for the slash. And the slash and bleed, I actually think I like that better. Let's bring you over here this way. Oh, we could also do... Now let's think about this. How much damage do we do this way? It's only... Yeah, it's not enough paralysis. So we're going to go for the slash. Slash and bleed. Bleeding 50. So the thing is not knocked out. So we do need a little help from you, Tezkit. And it means you're going to be vulnerable to the siren, except her mobility right now is limited. So no, you will not be. Perhaps this guy, but he's got tentacles to protect himself. So we're going to bring you here for the final shot there.
On my way. Aiming. Enemy kill.
Good job. You're done. We got Disciples of Anu Assault is also out here available to help us. I guess. Well, what I'm going to do first is, Eddie, can we get you a line over here? If I come over here for a quick aim, we can then back off and get away from the worm and take care of that arm issue, the slashing issue that's still a potential out there. So let's do this. Let's bring you here for a quick aim.
Moving to coordinates.
Against the siren, and then back you off against the worms. And oh, that is not the kind of shot I was hoping for. But you did your job. You did your job. I think what I'll do, just back you off in this direction as far as we can. Play it that way. We got the Disciples of Anu Assault. What I'm going to do, I can dash you out here and we can start bashing some of these guys, I guess. Because the only other enemies, and that'll start helping. We're going to need to start getting closer to some of our worm chuckers is what we're going to need. So let's use our Disciples of Anu Assault to help us in that mess. You still have... Yeah, you still have will left to be able to run away. So let's just do a shotgun blast. Which one would I rather shotgun? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if we're close enough. No, apparently not. Well, we're potentially close enough. I was thinking acid worm will do more damage to the spider drone. Let's try doing this. And then we'll run you away. Now, Angry Azel, we also have you. And I also have you to rescue this guy that we see ahead of us, but I'm not feeling like he's threatened right now. It's just worms out there. So maybe I use your 2 dashes, Marcus, to get you... Ooh, it's a high percent, but you know, He's not going to hurt you if you miss by running up to you and pounding you. So I think I'm going to dash, use your 2 dashes, get you close to this guy, and see if we can redemptorize him over here. In fact, we'll save 1 more dash that maybe we'll get to use it next turn. I think this will be close enough for a blast in the face on this guy.
Trying to aim.
We did not get a malfunction. That's good. Now, as far as a shot over here, are you close to getting up on a roof anywhere? No. So I will not be able to get a second shot over here that I'm aware of. Not from you, Dave. So, and I don't really want to move you forward towards the worms at this time. So I guess we're just going to readjust your position over here to set you up for a shot next time to help us out. And also, we'll do that. Okay. Angry Hazel, we do have Boom Blast available for you, and I think now is where we start weakening down the armor of this Chiron back here. There's no more threats to make you fall through the roof. So we're going to Boom Blast. And can you see the Chiron from here? Now, he kept himself behind the building. Can you see this one, though, if we were to do Boom Blast? Good question. Yes, we can. So we are going to do Boom Blast. The 2 grenades are going to go over towards the Acid Chiron. And the Destiny can go against the Poison Chiron.
Here goes. Bullseye. On it.
And Grazel's always on it. Okay, now let's get back to you, Angry, for the final Destiny shot, lest we forget.
Let's get this done.
And do some damage over here. Once it quits wiggling.
Bullseye.
There we go. I think we can take that thing out next turn. We're going to reload. And you're done. And Yaya. Is there anything we want to dare use you for? This is what we can do with you. Give you a little fun on this one, except you don't have a lot of vision on these worms. That's the only downside. Can we get you up to a roof spot where you have vision on a worm? Apparently not. So I was thinking we might be able to have some fun if you could get vision on a worm, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll just bring you up in this direction. So the spider drone is only attracting so many of the worms. It's going to be hard to keep track of every nook and cranny that those worms have made it to. Just randomly looking, it appears that at least 4 out of the 6 landed healthy, in a healthy state that we have to worry about. Let's see. How do we want to approach this? I think what we're going to do is take our friends here to come up this way. We're going to be kind of close, but we have some, as we learned, I think some days immunity on this one. So let him stomp away, and we're going to do some armor break shots. Where's the best place to break the armor is the question, right? I guess we'll try the leg. And then we have another armor breaker, Tezkit.
I'm here.
You do not have the same stomp immunity, but he's a big target, and I can bring you here and see about backing you off then. So I'm just going to bring you here. You can take a few steps back, and hopefully that'll be good enough.
Moving.
Yes, you without an augmented head got the good grunt. Now let's see if we can also take out some armor. Now that leg is de-armorized, so let's wait for him to move again and figure out. Let's just go for the abdomen and see about shredding that armor. We'll back you off. And we're going to need the frenzy here also coming up. Now we got a lot of worms. We even got one on the ceiling. Holy smokers. Maybe we just get all of us and run away from the worms for the moment. Kind of leaning that way. First thing we're going to do is this. You're going to try finishing him off this way. I wonder, can you do it with just a standard weapon? Yeah, looks like 2 shots this way will do the same thing. So there's a few less worms in our future. Let's see. Kind of need to have a plan for the worm that's going to drop down upon us. Kind of need a plan for that. And I was hoping I might be able to mind control said worm. And you know, we probably have, if we're lucky, a destiny shot against this worm. Now we can see that one. Well, it's not a guarantee. If I boom blast it, we'll be able to see it.
Here.
So, what is the best play? That's the question. If the map, our cameraman is deteriorating. That's all I have to say about it.
I'm here.
I don't know that I want to use. This is where, for worm duty, your pistol isn't the most ideal. Well, I do have this available. How far can we get to take out a couple worms? So we can at least get rid of a couple worms on the ground here. Let's do that. I don't see any of us that are in the blast range. No. And that opens up. I was kind of hoping maybe the roof next to him fell through. And it says we can't see. I can get you up here, and then it says you might be able to see that worm. Eddie, we're going for it. And it's bad chance for malfunction, and we're going to quick aim it just in case we need 2 shots with it.
Taking aim.
Yep. I was afraid that might happen. Now we're going to risk explosion, firing it right again. Be prepared, Eddie. There we go. It worked. Now, what we can do is we'll follow through. We'll let somebody else take care of that worm. This worm's not close enough to anybody, I don't think. And let's see if you can take a regular shot against that Chiron. If your shot's any good, let's find out. It's good enough. Hopefully you'll still hit it through a wooden pole. And you took down the pole and you hit the Chiron. So, wow. We'll call that a trick shot. Let's see. Yeah. Do we want to mind control a worm? What is it we want to do with you? You know, if we can just come out here and manage to kill it, that would probably be the best. But once again, we know with your weapon that maybe we'll Yeah, finally. There you go. We did it. We have a Disciples of Anu assault, and we are going to... Well, we're not going to dash him out because he can't dash. We're going to try a shotgun. Holy smokers. So what we're going to do is Overwatch with our shotgun. And the Dave. What can we do with you? Can we give you a shot over there? We sure can. And we're just going to do standard because, you know, your other weapon's not going to take them out. So we'll save the potential misfire chances and do this.
Bam!
Bam is right. Then Citizen. I am thinking of running you back in this direction to get up away from this worm to get you running forward so you can help us out coming up. In fact, I'm going to run you over here. Make sure you're away from the worm. We're going to do our boom blast that we have here.
This is what we train for, right?
We're not using that weapon because we don't see anything. And let's strip some more armor.
Not enough. This is what we train for, right?
That's right. Okay, we keep it going, we keep it going, and we keep it going some more. I'm going to bring you down here, Technician, to get you forward, maybe be able to get shots coming up against that guy. And what we're going to do is also Overwatch you against that worm. Good job, Technician. The last 3 worms we should have to face. It only appears that 2 of them landed. So we'll do this on one of them. And you aren't quite close enough to be able to see the other one, and you can't see the other one. So what we're going to do is come over here and do that. So the worms are under control. And then we're going to send them over here because we can. Now, let's hurt this guy. And let's hurt him with our guys. That's what I'm saying. Great swing on your part, Tesket. We'll back you off so you aren't in anybody else's line of sight. We're going to give you another try, Eddie. And Dave, we're going to give you a try also. All right. Looked like we could have been threatened there a couple times, but the team came together nicely and handled everything we asked, even with a misfire here and there. So good job, team, once again. All right, we gained 50 in reward. And we revealed the location of the colony. Good news there. Is it another lair? I guess we're going to find out. So we actually came out ahead in tech. Not in wonderful fashion, but we didn't spend more than we got, I don't think, right? We got more. Didn't we get more than 38? Did we get 50 or something like that? That shows you how quickly my memory goes. Now, what I may do, since this is a team of 8, we may have you guys go against the lair. And this particular lair does not have an attitude change anytime soon. So what I'm going to do is go to these 3 havens first before doing the lair to see if we get lucky enough with story missions that give us some rewards. So let's do that first. All right, so we've made it to our scavenging site over here, but we're not set up yet to do it yet because we have to get the Kaos Engines over there. So what we are facing, though, for next time is our base assault over in Europe. It's going to be there in 2 hours. So this is probably what I'll do. I'm just going to start down in the base next episode. What we can do is take a look at our personnel, make sure they're all ready. And I'm actually going to start on the tactical level field next time. Let's get down here for the Stelios and Holy Smokes. Make sure there's nothing else we need to see about equipping ourselves with. Attilio, you are in good shape. There's nothing else to spend on you. Let's see if this will be the time we get a promotion from you. We'll find out. You, Takeda, you, Shredder, Takeda. If we have an opportunity, because it's a base, you never know, we will use Armor Break on your Boom Blast so you can feel what it's like for Commander to use your nickname in battle. And we don't need to use the boots. You already have the boots. And looks like we're pretty well set for this battle coming up. Servando, I'm giving you a pair of boots. So none of us have to worry about anything. If there's an Acheron out there, because we are facing Acherons on these base defenses that can goo us, nobody is going to get stuck on this one. No, except maybe, what, Citizen Andrew? I don't have boots for Citizen Andrew, but I'd rather have his Psychic Jammer and Mind Control immunity. So we'll do it that way. I'm not thrilled with this thing. I almost feel like but you're carrying extra med kits, so once again, we're gonna go with it. Even though it's not my favorite of your weapons, it can help us out on the base defense. So we're gonna play it that way. You'll carry on board in case somebody needs to get in there and get them extra med kits, and we'll play it that way. Then Emrys, you are going, and we'll save your will on this one. You're fully equipped here. And Sir Saucy, so you'll get to see action on this one. No need to guard the ships this time. And you have your goo boots on. So we have good protection. We're going to give you a shot of will for quick aim. And I think this team is going to be ready. So since we took a look at them right now, we won't do it at the beginning of next episode. We're going to just start down in the base next time. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. It's not a mission I was thinking we'd end up doing, but you know how they pop up. We reacted, we did it, and now base defense next time. I hope you come back to join us on this one. This is Zigzag Zog coming to you from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as I said, hope to see you next time.